See if I can
we're
actually
coming
see
back.
it. Okay.
Okay, we should be back online now, in theory.
Should be back online.
Should be
Are
back
we?
up. Are we back up?
Are you back? Are you back on the intro? I see nothing.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, it might just be. Oh, there you go. It's up.
Yep,
And what's? Oh, we're on screen.
you're up. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, do you want to do your intro again?
Okay.
Because this is clearly just gone wrong.
Oh, I'm gonna mute myself because I can hear myself. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know if anyone's still watching. Are we anyone watching? Are we back? I think it's gone again. I'm back on video. We're not. It's not on our screen anymore, George. Okay. I think we're good. Are we good?
I think you're just.
I'm really confused.
I think we're fine.
Okay. Should be fine. So. Okay. Luke says it's good. Okay.
Okay.
How's it going, everyone? I'm sorry about technical issues. Our first live stream. Welcome to the episode 3 of the Around the Campfire podcast, and this is our first live one. So
yes, as you can tell, it's going really well.
yeah. I'm trying to monitor chat, but the video I'm watching on keeps freezing. So hopefully it's okay for you guys.
I've got chat up. I can see it on the
Okay.
Streamlabs, so we're fine. We're good.
Do let us know in chat if it's working. If not, we'll just keep going with it. Are we recording as well, just in case, George?
I'm scared to. Okay, yeah, we're recording too. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, recording too. Okay. So hopefully it's working. Let us know in chat.
Yeah.
So
I think we're good.
okay. Jeez, this has been a slow start. So, as always, I'm Chris. I'm joined here today with George.
Hello.
And Vlad is back for a second time. This
Yes.
time slightly
Hello.
louder, hopefully.
Yes, we can actually get that now.
Okay. Yeah, it's. I should stop looking at the stream because mine just keeps saying that it's loading. It's fine.
Yeah. We're
Okay,
good.
so the plan for tonight, we got a few things we want to talk about, but for the most part, we want to kind of interact with you guys in chat. So do let us know if it's broken, and if it isn't broken, let us know, like, if there are any questions or any topics you want us to discuss.
Yeah. Also, anything if you've got any ideas for how we can improve the stream, you know, I mean, probably I know you've got one in your mind. Make it work. We'll try and make that happen next time. But
Make it not bad.
not bad, but yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
so-
Wagwan. Hello. How's it going?
I see in chat we have Luke and we have what hanging around?
I did have a haircut. Yes. I'll take my headset off so you can see. There you go. I thought I'd have it done just before we went into lockdown, just in case the hairdressers all closed down. So yeah, it's quite a lot shorter. And another
Some
topic
search of
that
them. There you go.
I promised people we would show off is my cat, or one of them. Here she is.
We have a cat.
Yeah, she's called Luna.
We have a content cat.
Yeah, she's not very old. I can't remember how old she's old. She's not even a year old, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a kitten still, even though she's quite big. She's a ragdoll. Because I have two cats. The other one's called Dexter. He's much older. He's about 8 years old. Yeah, I thought I'd bring her to show off.
No.
So yeah, there you go. Luna's the cat. She can chill.
You finally
She can chill on the stream for a bit. She's quite chilled out. Yeah.
fantastic. So yeah. So sorry. Today it's me, George, Vlad, and the cat.
Yes.
So that's our guest speaker for today. We
put
replaced
the cat,
Luke with a cow.
Yeah. There you go. Oh,
But the
she's
cow's the
getting-
thumbnail.
She's angry.
She's attacking you. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So
Go on, Luna.
let's start rambling. George, what did you want to start talking? What did you want to start the podcast with, apart from the cat?
Yeah, she's just currently sitting on my desk. So I thought we could talk about just some of the news, around the industry.
Ooh.
There's quite a big launch from AMD with their new CPUs. I don't know how closely you followed it, but they basically launched a new 5000 series CPUs, and they beat Intel's current CPUs in pretty much every benchmark available. Which is
And
quite
probably
amusing.
cheaper.
They are cheaper. They're cheaper. They run cooler. I think they even use less power. You get more cores for your money. I stole some benchmarks from Linus Tech Tips video, amusingly. So I'll put them up on the screen.
Wait, are we showing someone else's video in our video?
Not the video, just some screenshots I saw. So yeah, they've and
Fantastic.
they look so good that I bought one. Although I'm not sure when I'm
Oh.
going to get it, because I got an email from the company I bought it from saying that they've got such a huge amount of orders that it might take a while for them to actually arrive. But when I do get it, it should be pretty impressive. Also, I just noticed my cat is quite desperate to now go, so I'm going to let her out.
Oh, okay. So Now I'm on my own in the stream.
I'm back. All right.
Oh, I'm not alone again. Awesome. Oh no, I forgot Vlad was here.
That's it too.
Oh,
You got
okay. Thank you.
that. Yeah, you got that.
No,
Good
so yeah, so the new processors.
yes, they look pretty.
They're
pretty
epic.
impressive. Yeah.
But didn't you say that you bought other computer parts this week? You've been on a bit of a
I
shopping
bought
spree.
it came as a bundle because originally I wanted to buy just a CPU, but then like when I went to buy it when it came out, as soon as like the time hit for them to be available to purchase, I missed out basically because the websites all crashed because everyone wanted to buy one. So I missed out. But then I saw when I was looking a bit later that they had some bundles available, and I needed to get like new everything because my current system's really old. So I needed to buy a new motherboard, new RAM, and everything. So I saw they had a bundle available with all of that, and that was in stock. So I just bought that instead. So it came with motherboard, RAM, a cooler, and the processor, which is pretty cool.
Which means we can edit some epic videos with actual good rendering
I can
times.
actually. Yeah. My current CPU is only 4th gen, so a 4th gen i7, so it's a bit old.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. What do you want to talk about next?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm looking at the list that we have on. Let's show some more footage of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Just because the Campfire games we make game, we might as well show off some game.
We do make games. It's, that's huge.
we make games singular.
That's the idea.
Yes.
We don't just do a podcast.
All right. Let's. I've got some pictures here we can show off. So I'm showing the tavern scene that you made. I don't know if you want to
Okay.
talk about it.
I can't really point at it because I can't see it, but
yeah. So. Behind.
Okay. Yeah. So. This is a tavern scene for the game. This is the model so far, I believe, not textured.
Yeah.
So this is what I've been working on this week. I'm still working on the textures. Vlad's gonna get mad at me that I haven't finished yet.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still working on the textures, but this will be the inside of one of the taverns in the game. So the tavern is where you're gonna be able to recruit the characters, and so we said that in this game the characters are randomly generated. So this tavern is where you're going to be able to go to find those characters. They're going to pop up in different areas inside the tavern, and it's just any kind of like tavern D&D or in video games. It's just a place where you can change your party, recruit new members, and maybe have a pint. Do you want to talk a bit more about the functionality of it, Vlad? Because Vlad does a lot of the design stuff behind the game. So
of the functionality of the tavern. Well, I mean, you kind of covered most of it, right? You can recruit characters. You can select what characters you will have in your party when you go to a dungeon inside the tavern. Yeah, it would be really nice to recruit the characters, as they will just randomly sit around in the tavern, and you can just click on them, and they'll tell you what's their price to hire them, recruit them. I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I guess George might be pointing at the cursor a bit, but if you can look on the left of
on the screen. Yeah.
Can you show the just like the notice board of it, which is on the left?
Yeah. I'm circling it with my cursor now.
Okay, so that's gonna be the character where you can change your characters and party.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do with this was a bit more of a diegetic menu. So instead of just having a menu pop on the screen, you're able to click on the notice board, and then it will zoom into it, and that's where you do your stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna integrate the UI that I showed off on the stream last week that I made, the character selection screen. It's going to be integrated into this. So that's what I'm currently been working on. I've got a few more screenshots I can show off. I've got the one up. It's the Fey Forest, I believe.
Okay, so that's a finished model so far. So fully textured. I spent some time on that.
Yeah, and
that's going to be one of
the capsules. They're not obviously finished. So.
Oh yeah, no, there's a placeholder characters. Yeah. So the one art thing that we have in that game that we thought would be pretty nice and unique is that it's a 2D sprite on 3D background. So those capsules are going to be like whenever our artist finishes the 2D characters, those are going to be replaced with planes. So this is one of the battle scenes in the game. This will be the Fey Forest, as George said. So it's where one of the first areas you end up going in the game, at least in chapter 1. and it's where you'll be able to. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up so I can look at it, but no, it's
quite,
way
it's
too
quite
way,
behind,
way
yeah.
too far behind. Uh, so I'm talking to the void a little bit. Yeah, so this will be one of the first battle scenes within the game. So the game is going to mainly separate onto social levels like the hub and the tavern, and battle scenes like this Fae Forest. So this is one of many. Anything you want to add to it, Brad? The stream's finally catch up.
Finally where we were at.
Yeah, the battle scene at the moment is not really complete, as there will be some animations, at least for the characters. They
course.
will be moving forward, or
The
maybe even
environment
take a
is.
turn. Yeah, the environment. That's how the trees and plants and everything will look like. It will be a bit larger and more dynamic, maybe. And that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Vlad's just telling me to make it better.
Yeah, I'm using code.
Luke says, "Wow, so unique."
Oh, thank you.
is much impressed.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you have Vlad? Did you have anything to show off? Did you want to show off anything about what you're working on or not?
Not really yet. It's not ready, but maybe by next week's podcast it will.
You can be excited waiting for Vlad to show off what he's been working on. Do you just want to talk about it a bit, Vlad? Just talk about
Yes. In the combat system for the game, we have the player basically done. So what the player can do, attack, defend, all of that is done and everything. And we also have finished the AI for the enemies, which is good, making progress. At the moment, I'm working on a QuickTime event system, and may even have a small poll on Discord during this week about some things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so this QuickTime event system Vlad's talking about is one of the newer things we decided to implement. So this was in rethinking how to make the combat more mobile friendly and kind of just like dynamic on mobile. So it's, if you think about it, if you think about what the scene looked like with the 6 capsules, it is kind of what you think of like classic JRPG party against party. But if any of you played like Paper Mario, but when you attacked, you could time your button press or your swipe or whatever to change the amount of damage you dealt. So that's one of the things is we're gonna have a quick time event system so that when you attack, you can then do a tiny mini game to see how much damage you do. Think I explained it correctly? Or am I?
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah, I saw in the in the chat someone just said Vlad is the cutest with a heart. So someone's definitely a fan of Vlad.
Oh.
So I need to have your camera on, Vlad. Your fans want to see you.
What asks which number of Vlad it is? Do you want to explain the context behind that, Vlad? What have you been messing with our good streamer friend?
Of course not. It's just an inside joke.
Jeez. Man, I thought we were gonna promote our good streamer friends. I guess we won't.
We can promote what?
Tell us about what, Vlad?
He's a streamer. I believe he's quite new on Twitch. He mostly streams, I believe, Minecraft, Fall Guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's in the chat right now? Do check out Have You Met What on Twitch. We've been watching a bunch of his stuff lately. He's a good guy. Okay.
Cool.
What's next?
Next topic. We can either talk about the community questions. Another thing I thought was an interesting topic is the whole pre-order, the whole like pre-order stuff that's been going on with lots of stuff coming out. I saw quite an interesting thing. It was shown to me the other day. Is if you went onto Curry's, the shop Curry's, and you wanted to pre-order a PS5, guess how much it would cost you?
I mean, the PS5 retails for 500, doesn't it?
Yeah, but guess how much it would cost you from Curry's to pre-order it?
800?
2,000.
Close?
2,500.
More or less.
Yeah, £2,500. Which sounds ridiculous, but it's not for what you for the reason you think. It's because they did it to get around like bots or whatever, who would like just buy up all the pre-orders before anyone actually could. And apparently, what they would do is you pre-order it for that, but then you get given that £2,000 back when you actually pay for it. So you don't actually end up paying that much, but it's to stop like the bots from just buying them all up because they see that ridiculously high price and then they, in theory, wouldn't buy it. But it's just kind of weird, like when you go into Curry's and just see it costs £2,500. I thought it was just
You wouldn't even have to pay that. I believe they give you a coupon when you are ready to pay.
Yeah.
By email.
What kind of computer can you build for £2,500?
Oh, a pretty good one.
That's some fun.
Definitely
much stronger than what you can do get a PS4 for.
Yeah. I'm not a massive fan. I mean, consoles have their place, but
PS5,
I'm definitely definitely a PC person.
And I think consoles always live or die on their exclusive more than anything. Because if you're looking for performance only, you might as well go PC. But if you want like whatever, like I'm still considering picking up an old PS4 to play the Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, exclusives are the only real reason I think to buy a console, to be honest.
For sure.
All right.
I'm sorry if my voice is kind of dead tonight. I'm very tired.
It's pretty late. Usually we pre-record it a bit earlier in the day.
Much earlier, not 8 p.m.
Yeah. All right. What next? Community questions?
Yeah, community questions. I think we had a couple.
Yeah, we've got a few. I'll show them off.
I've got many a ping on my Discord. Jeez.
All right. What one do you want to start with?
Let me bring up the thing. So, I mean, might as well start from the top. What other types of areas will we see in the game? So we've talked about the Fae area quite a bit. So we talked about how there's a kind of a human region, and you'll be asked to go from the human region into the fairy region for some reasons. Vlad, without spoiling too much, do you want to talk a little bit more about the future plans? I mean, this will be after the first chapter's release, and not for maybe a few months still. But do you want to talk about the game a little bit more in general?
Well, besides the Fae region, there will also be obviously a human region with its own levels and stuff. Also a dwarven region in the mountains, and an elf region. There will also be another one that we are not going to talk about it right at the moment. We leave it as a secret.
And you guys can guess in chat if we have elves, fairies, dwarfs, and humans. What else could we have? What's the secret fifth race, which no one knows about, not even the designers of the game. Okay.
Right. Well, yeah, that's answered that one. So the next question is: will there be any form of multiplayer? And also, there's a few questions in this one. Let's start with multiplayer. Will there be any multiplayer?
Do you want to answer that, George? I think you.
I think to start with, no. Is the answer to that.
I think we can. You can talk of all of us saying that it's just a little bit complicated.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I think could be nice to add, although I'm not exactly sure.
I think we're considering. I think we have considered, in the future, releasing some sort of an endless wave mode. So maybe a leaderboard system could be an option.
Yeah.
But I don't think it won't be peer-to-peer multiplayer. It'll be more just like Game Center. Even is Game Center still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't think it's.
I don't know. I haven't used Game Center for a long time.
But if there is multiplayer, it'll probably be leaderboard based. Do you agree? Yeah, do you agree, Brad?
I do agree.
Because I think peer-to-peer multiplayer seems like a whole other Goliath that we don't really need to face right now.
Not yet. Maybe in the future, but we've got other stuff that's our priority first.
Step 1, release a game. Step 2, make it good.
It's the EA.
Yeah, but
it's the EA approach.
Ubisoft aren't so bad. I've been playing Watch Dogs 2 recently, and that's pretty good.
I like Watch Dogs. Didn't Watch Dogs Legion?
Sorry, not Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs Legion. I played Watch Dogs 2 as well. No, Watch Dogs Legion is very good. Yeah.
I really enjoyed Watch Dogs 2, but were there any I thought there were some weird bugs or something in Watch Dogs Legion, or is it being generally quite okay?
I think there was definitely some bugs. I saw about a save bug that has apparently been happening. People were corrupting their save, but I haven't had any issues with it. It's I think the whole idea of being able to play as anyone you want off the street It's just kind of
That,
crazy.
that sounds insane just on a concept
I
level.
know
How do you do
it's
that?
quite well executed, to be honest. Like, 'cause the characters that you pick, even though they're just random, they get like weaved into the story of the game really well. Like it's quite clever. Although I know if you're curious, apparently the source code for the game just got leaked. So you can have a look how it works if you're really curious.
Can we just release it? One cool thing with Watch Dogs Legion, don't they have like a... I don't know if I love or hate the idea, but isn't there like some of the players, some of the characters that you can like play will just die?
Yeah,
of
they
just,
can.
like a pre-existing condition or something.
I don't know if they just die like just randomly, but I know they do get kidnapped in the game, and you have to go. Well, you don't have to, but you can choose to go rescue them if you actually care about them, or you can just leave them to be kidnapped. And I assume they die eventually. I don't really know. I've always rescued them before they get to that stage. But it's pretty good. To be honest. It's quite demanding though. I can't run it very well on my PC currently. That's part of the reason why I've chosen to upgrade it. But yeah, it's
just so you can play Watch Dogs Legion.
Not just games. That, but partly it will help me a lot in making games, to be honest. But yeah, also partly that. Also, Game Center is still a thing apparently.
Yeah, Game Center is still a thing. Okay. Yeah, thanks for confirming that.
I switched off. I stopped using iOS a long time ago. So.
I still kind of do.
Also, continuing on that question from the community that we had about but it also was about an ending to the game.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the story of the game will end at some point, but we are, as Chris mentioned earlier, planning to introduce like a endless mode that will be randomly generated, so you can keep playing.
Yeah. So there's going to be there is an endless mode, and there's replayability in a sense where your players are randomly generated, so you might as well just play the game again. But the main campaign, the main story will have an end, so it's going to be we're going to try and keep it self-contained, beginning to story, end to the story, not just not a kind of mobile game that'll just keep going and never stop. So yeah, there will be an end to the story,
but also potentially an endless mode. So yeah.
Whenever we end up making doing all those bits of the game, which is going to take a while.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're making progress. Good progress.
Yeah, we're making progress. Just it's one of those things where the more work you do, the more work you realize you still have yet to do.
Yeah.
Which is always fun.
To keep your just keep working to your goals, because you can keep adding like 1,000 things, and then you'll never finish. It's called scope creep in the project management space.
Well, isn't it feature creep as well?
That too. Either one.
Yeah.
All right, we've got some more questions.
Two
more. Also, if anyone else wants to add a question, please do say it in chat, because these are just ones we're reading off the Discord. So if you've got any more, by all means ask if they haven't been answered already. But we've got one from our friend Taylor, who says, if you're forced to live on a deserted island for a month, who would you take and why? Usually it's what, but no, it's who would you take?
I guess this is the kind of question where we can all answer and then chat can answer as well if they want to.
Yeah, by all means.
Vlad, if you were stuck on the deserted island for a month?
Yes, a month.
So if you were in lockdown on a deserted island for a month, which is very topical right now.
Yes.
Who would you bring with you? Is this like... Is it people you know? Is it?
I assume it could be anyone, really. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess I can handle a month on my own, so I probably wouldn't bring anyone. Why force someone to be on a deserted island?
Yeah, but if you were forced to bring someone, who would it be? Because you can't just say no. You can't just say no as an answer. It's not very
that's a
interesting.
good question.
I
have no idea.
Interesting question. Yeah, it's one you don't really know.
I probably choose a random person, be like, surprise me.
A random person.
Yeah.
Just person roulette, and end up with like the worst person on the planet, and end up with a Karen for a month, just complaining.
No, I think there's lots of interesting people that you could take. Like, I think actually if you took like Gordon Ramsay with you, you could eat like the best food for like a month.
Yeah, but you're on the deserted island. Does he have the ingrediends?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of factors that could be at play here. It depends, doesn't it?
Where's the sand source? The sand source.
Where's the sand source? All right.
Hashtag where's the sand source? I guess I should answer the question as well.
Answer the question. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, if I was saying if I was on correctly, I should say my girlfriend, but Bear Grylls, because he can survive probably better
That's
than I
true.
can.
That's a good answer. Yeah, he could. Although, can he survive? Because there's lots of rumors about how when the cameras turn off, he just goes into a hotel and just
Oh, I mean, no, definitely. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Might not be as useful as he appears.
Or just any kind of survival expert. I mean, like someone, because if I was alone on designing for a month, I would die within 2 hours, probably. Probably eaten by some sort of shark. I've been playing a lot of Raft lately, so I realized I don't know how to survive. But yeah, so just someone who knows how to survive on an island.
Maybe I bring
Some
someone
sort
who
of
knows how to
service
make a boat, so I can just sail off the island.
Ah, yeah, or a spaceship.
Yeah.
Can I bring Elon Musk? Can I bring Elon Musk? I think Elon Musk could be a great option.
All right, I think that's pretty good answers. There was someone else added to that question and said if you could take only 3 things apart from food and clothes, what would they be?
I mean, I guess you wouldn't take anything tech related because I guess there's no power plugs.
Bring a solar
on,
panel, or bring over like a wind turbine, and you can.
Or a solar generator.
Yeah, you can get
yeah.
much power as you
I
want.
don't think you can just bring like a SpaceX spaceship.
Can I
bring the
take
planet
a
Earth.
can I take a boat?
Yeah, so you can leave the island.
Yeah.
No, I mean seriously, like I'm guessing it's like just a whole bunch of alcohol. Pass the time.
Yeah, but yeah, or maybe just like just sleeping pills, so you can just be asleep the whole time.
Yeah, but then you probably die.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because this doesn't include food or like clothing or anything like that.
Yeah,
does it?
if you had food and clothes, you'd be fine. Yeah. All right, and then another question to just come up in chat is what about Google Play achievements? I think
Maybe.
I think we could work
I mean,
towards integrating them.
That seems like a pretty straightforward thing to implement.
We need to look into them and see
something we could definitely
what
look
it
into.
takes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. We could have a couple.
Yeah, I mean, we could have like a challenge mode kind of thing. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Google. I think Google Play Achievements is a good shout.
Yeah, it's
Have
a very good idea.
have the game be on like normal and then add insane to it. Like,
Isn't the game as it is right now already insane? Like you need
yeah,
to nerf the enemies.
it's actually quite hard.
We've been testing and the game is impossible.
I feel like the enemies cheat, but I don't know. I programmed them. I don't think they can.
But Vlad doesn't understand his own creation.
Yeah.
The robot overlords are already taking over. That's the correct sentence.
Oh, yeah.
Done by Campfire Games. We are very sorry that we've doomed you all.
Killed by our AI.
Cheers. I mean, I guess the other big news thing at the moment is the American elections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't
Probably shouldn't. I mean,
cover it for too long, but yeah, it's definitely a bit of a car crash going on over there.
is it still going on?
It is. They're still counting. I think it could go on for quite a while because I think some states have stopped counting, and then they've ordered recounts for other states. So it doesn't look like it's going to be an answer anytime soon. But no one's won yet. Is the current status?
We're still stuck in the loop.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry about the tangent. Just mind. Were there any more questions hanging around?
That's all we've got for now. I'll let you
Chat,
know if any more pop up.
Yeah, chat. Do say anything. Like you can ask any questions. It doesn't have to be about game. You can ask George any question about anything behind him. You can ask Vlad why he doesn't have a camera. Ask whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. So in the meantime,
the whole point. The whole point doing this live was to interact with you guys. So.
Yeah, we've already been going. 30 minutes. We've been pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are there anything else either of you wanted to talk about?
I think I'm looking at the list. We've covered your cat.
One of them, anyway. We'll save the other one for next week.
Oh, get ready for cat 2.
Yeah, cat number 2.
And
Electric
Vlad's battle
bungalow.
system. Boogaloo. Screenshots, questions. We did say ask questions to improve stream. I mean, if
I mentioned that. Yeah.
if you guys have any ideas, real quick, if anyone in chat has any ideas about what you want the stream to be like, so as you can see, we're still working on this podcast. So episode 1 was quite short, episode 2 was quite long, episode 3 is live. we're still trying to figure out what kind of what kind of fits better. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy doing it live. I mean, it's not that much different from what we
No,
normally
it's
do.
not
It's
too much different, really. Yeah.
so it is just if you guys have any special sessions, not just a podcast. Like we were thinking, we can do more content if you want. I mean, especially in lockdown, we're kind of stuck. So if you guys want to see us do anything, even like play a game, which I know is very illegal, just let us know. We're happy to provide any kind of content, really. I mean, we will have way too much time on our hands at the moment.
Yeah. But we will be putting some of that time into actually making the game as well. Yeah.
No,
We're not just
we
gonna
won't.
waste all our
No,
time streaming.
no, we're becoming YouTubers. I'm giving up on game
You're giving
development.
up? Oh, okay. You hear about resign.
Imagine graduating from games tech, and if instead of becoming a game developer, just becoming a YouTuber. Who would do that?
Probably someone.
No idea.
Probably many
Oh,
people.
probably
Very good question. Very good question.
Yeah. I wonder, chat. Who would do such a thing? George doesn't get the context. Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part we're good. The one thing we do have to say, I know this is like, you've heard YouTubers say this a million times, but if you want to support what we're doing with the podcast and the stream, do subscribe to our channel and that kind of stuff, so that you know when we do anything.
Yeah.
Especially if we do more content through.
Yeah, you can watch all our previous podcasts as well if you.
Yeah, it's
you're
nearly
interested.
2 hours of content up now. Jeez.
Yeah. We've got this will be this is our third episode.
How many hours of watch time do we need to become affiliate? Become
A lot more than
partner,
we have.
whatever
I think
it
we need at least 1,000 subscribers as well. So we're not quite.
Ask
there
your
yet.
friends and their friends and their friends to subscribe.
Yes. Get everyone to
'Cause-
subscribe.
We still need 975, so that's not too much. That's fine. Yeah, I think that covers it for the most part. I mean, Brad, do you have any other things you want to chat about this week?
No, not really.
Alright,
We,
well,
we,
shall
don't, we don't know much about Vlad. We should just get Vlad to talk about himself.
Yeah. Vlad, who are you?
Who is Vlad?
No one.
Okay, nice. On that note,
Yeah, I think this is a good time to end the stream.
I'll do a Jeremy Clarkson. On that bombshell. Good
Time
night.
to end. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching. As usual, if you have any questions for next week or anything you want us to do, join our Discord, message
Join
us.
our Discord, yeah.
Join
Yes,
Discord.
Show the Discord.
Check in your questions and community questions. Get your friends to join, because honestly, the more people we have in chat, the more we can have stuff to talk about, and the less and ours we say.
Yeah.
So yeah, do join us next week if you can. We'll probably be here same time, same place.
Yes.
8 p.m. on YouTube. Yeah, we streaming again. We might as well.
We'll be streaming again.
There might be some more content coming before next Friday, so we'll see.
Hopefully it won't break as well.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us as we learn this stuff. I feel like an old man being like, as we understand how these new thingamajiggies work, please stay tuned. No, but thanks for supporting us and being here. It means a ton to us. And yeah, interact with us on Discord, follow our socials and all that good stuff.
All right, yeah.
Have a fantastic night, everyone.
Have a nice
see
evening.
you